Hey everybody, on this episode of Fire and Flavor, I am revisiting Revolutionary Hot Sauce. I have 4 flavors to try out. They're all really special, and then we're going to make tacos and try them on that. So stay tuned. Getting right into it, we have the Sweet Wave first. It is the least hottest sauce that I got from him. None of these are very hot anyway. They are mostly flavorful. I'm going to revisit with Tim and we're going to try some hotter ones for you guys. This one has a 1 on the heat indicator. Looking at it, you can see that there's all sorts of good color in there. You can see the pepper flakes, all of that good stuff. It has a great consistency. This one is super flavorful. Again, not very hot. Let's go over the ingredients real quick. We've got mango right up front, white vinegar, yellow bell pepper, green jalapeno, sweet onion, garlic, sugar, olive oil, salt, and black pepper, which you can actually see floating around in there. Really simple sauce, great ingredients. Give it a really nice shake. Give it the old smell test. Smells like a green sauce to me. Everything that should be verde is what this says to me, even though it's not really a verde sauce. There's a mango in it. It has hints of sweetness. It's really the jalapeno that kind of brings that out. The yellow bell pepper sits right up front in terms of smell. Trusty spoon. And we'll give it a really nice pour. You can see I got my spoon nice and loaded up. Really good. Sweet, not overly mango flavored. I don't really get much heat out of it. Again, it's only a 1 on the heat indicator. It's not a very hot sauce. It could be enjoyed by anybody. I think I've had it on pizza. We're going to try it on tacos in a little bit. Let's give it another taste. Again, an all-around good table sauce. Anybody can enjoy this. It has barely any kick to it at all, despite having jalapenos, which aren't very hot to begin with. The flavor itself is outrageous. It is sweet, like I had mentioned before, and I definitely don't get much mango out of it, but I guess I get the texture of it. It's really good. Moving on next, we are going to revisit the Adjika Tomato and Green Apple hot sauce. When I was talking to Tim, I had said that I have an Adjika spice in my cabinet, and I do, and I absolutely love it. This sauce is very reminiscent of that to me, but I actually like the sauce better. I don't really taste the apple too much, but it contributes to the texture. This one is a 2 on the heat indicator. Let's go over some of those ingredients real quick. White vinegar, tomato, sweet onion, red bell pepper, green apple, orange habanero, my favorite, fresh garlic, carrot, salt, cayenne powder, sugar, amaretti green apple, which is like an apple extract that people use when they are making beer and wine and all sorts of stuff like that. All right, we're going to give it the old smell test. Tomato is right up front. Kind of smells like a Bloody Mary mixer to me. I'm not really getting any apple or any of the other flavors because this is so tomato heavy in flavor, but it is so pleasant. Everything kind of complements each other, and we're going to get my second opinion in a second. Give it a good shake. The trusty spoon. Let's give it a good pour. Again, I don't remember this being hot. I remember it being super flavorful. Right off the bat, I have a little tingle on my tongue. Not very overwhelming. It's not hot, but it does kind of remind me of like a Bloody Mary mixer, so I bet this would be really good in a Bloody Mary mix. It has a great consistency and texture. It's not too fluid. It's kind of thick, but not thick. The tanginess of the vinegar comes out. It almost tastes like there's black pepper in there, but I don't think there is any in the ingredients, if I remember correctly from 10 seconds ago. Again, I don't get any apple flavor. I think it's just there for consistency. As far as the amaretti goes, I'm not sure if I really notice it, but either way, this has a nice sweetness to it, so maybe that contributes to that. Really good. I can feel all the textures on my tongue. Tim had suggested using this on roasted potatoes. I could definitely see that working. I would like to put it on pizza. Again, Bloody Mary mixer maybe. Tonight, I'm going to put it on tacos. Next up is the Hot Java. This is a collaboration between Elementary Coffee Co. and Revolutionary Hot Sauce. It has cherry bomb peppers, coffee, all sorts of goodness. Definitely one of my favorite out of the 4 we tried today. It is a 2 on the heat indicator. Again, not very hot, super flavorful, super unique. Let's go over some of the ingredients. We got cherry bomb peppers, sweet onion, cherry balsamic, espresso balsamic, habanero pepper, black rose coffee, dark molasses, cacao, garlic, salt, turbinado sugar, olive oil, cherry powder, and citric acid. So while this is a long ingredients list to read, you can read everything easily, and it's all natural ingredients, from the coffee to the peppers to the sugar, all good stuff. Cherry bomb peppers are definitely some of my favorite to grow. I really like to cut the tops off, stuff them with herbs and cheese, and roast them. It is fantastic, and I bet this sauce would actually go really well in that. Tim had suggested putting this on a poke bowl or some sushi. I'm going to enjoy it on tacos. I really want to do it on steak as well. I'll probably get around to it at some point, but tonight we're going to do some tacos. Give it a good smell test. Immediately, cherry. That is right up front for me. Just a hint of sweetness, probably from the molasses or the sugar, most likely from the molasses. Give it a good shake. Get the trusty spoon, and we'll give it a nice pour. Already super thick on the spoon, but not so thick it doesn't want to pour. Really great consistency. I noticed that about 10 sauces. They are all very well textured. Definitely could be used on a steak. Will be interesting on tacos. The cherry flavor pokes out. A little bit of heat, not much. Very flavorful. Definitely my favorite out of the 4, I think. And I usually don't like to say that, but I'm so partial to this sauce now. It's incredible. Let's give it another taste. Again, look at that pour. It's beautiful. I love the cherry flavoring in that. I can't really get the coffee too much, but it is there. It's not that it's not there, it's just not a super coffee forward flavor. Cherry is the star of the show. I want to know what you'd use something like this on. Let me know in the comments. Last up, we have the Phantasm. This is the hottest sauce that I bought. It is a 3 out of 5 on the heat indicator. Still not all the way up to 5, but it does have ghost pepper in it. One thing I found fun about this sauce is that it has honey in it, and I've only had another hot sauce with honey in it. Not a hot honey, a hot sauce with honey. Let's check out the ingredients real quick. Sweet onion, orange bell pepper, white vinegar, red ghost pepper, honey, garlic, olive oil, sugar, salt, and black pepper. Tim loves his black pepper. Let's give it a smell test. Right off the bat, I get onion, I get bell pepper. I don't necessarily smell honey. There probably isn't a whole lot of it in here, just enough to keep it nice and fluid and consistent while adding a touch of sweetness. Almost smells reminiscent to Sweet Wave, but not quite the same. I think it's the bell pepper. The color on it is super crazy. It's like yellow. You can see all the little flakes in there. Again, I love that. Give it a good shake. Trusty spoon. Give her a good pour. So I can see black pepper and ghost pepper flakes in here. I can taste the ghost pepper in it. The sweetness of the honey and the bell pepper come through. Can taste the onion a little bit. Mostly in texture, I can feel it. I don't find it to be hot. It's warming up my tongue a little bit. Maybe I feel it on the back of my throat. Not super killer. Could be enjoyed by like a medium spice person for sure. Give it a third spoon. You can tell these aren't super hot to me because I've been eating 2 or 3 spoons each. They're very enjoyable, very flavorful. That ghost pepper flavor comes right out. Again, I don't find it very hot. It has a kick to it. I think most people can enjoy it. If you're afraid of spice, maybe stay away from it. After letting it sit on my tongue for a couple minutes, the heat is just chilling. It's not going up. It's just kind of slowly going down. I think all 4 of these sauces are super different. I like them all. They're all going to be good on tacos. I'm primarily curious to see how well hot Java holds up on a taco, just because it doesn't seem like a typical taco sauce, but I'm willing to try it. Speaking of tacos, let's move on to the eating segment. I started by heating and oiling up my pan and throwing some minced garlic in it. I stirred the garlic around a bit to release some of the oils from it, and then I started searing my chicken, adding vegetables, seasoning it adequately. When I was satisfied with this, I melted some cheese on a flour tortilla. I constructed my taco with red and green cabbage, some cheese, and sliced avocado, adding extra cabbage and cheese because who doesn't love more cheese? Starting off with Sweet Wave, I felt this was a solid choice for a first taco. The green flavor of the jalapenos and the sweetness of the mango really made this shine as a great table sauce. This one felt pretty versatile. The heat was barely there, making it great for anybody to enjoy. The bell peppers and mango lent their flavors, while the jalapeno added the slightest tingle while not really being there. Again, anyone could enjoy this one. Next was the Adjika. I wasn't sure how this was going to be on tacos, but it was another excellent choice. It was, as Tim described, a salsa turned into a hot sauce. He had mentioned it being great on roasted potatoes, and I still want to do that in the future. The vinegar in this one brought out the flavors more, and I could actually get the tingling sensation of the capsaicin from the peppers in this one. The tomato definitely adds to the flavors of the other ingredients in the sauce. Third up, we had the hot Java. This I was really not sure what to expect with on a taco, but mixed with the seasoned meat, it actually kind of made it taste like barbecue. I think this on a steak or glazed on some ribs or even tofu would be awesome. The heat wasn't too present, but this is all about flavor. It adds a rich complexity to the meal that I was just not expecting totally. It didn't really taste like coffee or anything. Cherry was definitely the shining star. I totally love this one. You should definitely try it. Last was the Phantasm. Almost reminiscent to the Sweet Wave, minus the mango. The heat was actually more present in this one than any of the other ones I purchased. It does have ghost pepper in it after all. The bell pepper in this sauce brings a whole interesting dynamic to it, while the ghost pepper lends its heat. This is another great taco sauce, but I expected as much from this. What would you try these on? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another episode. Peace out.